Have you noticed that you've been spending more time in bed, lying down and not doing much lately? Perhaps you've been feeling more tired than usual and lacking the energy to get things done. You might label this as laziness, but there could be something deeper at play. Many people struggle to differentiate between laziness and burnout, as the two often overlap in ways that make it difficult to tell them apart. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress and the inability to cope with it effectively. Unlike laziness, which is often seen as a lack of motivation or unwillingness to exert effort, burnout can affect even the most driven and hardworking individuals. It's more prevalent than you might think. A survey conducted in 2010 revealed that around 75% of adults in the United States have experienced symptoms of burnout, with more than 40% of these cases being severe. With this rising prevalence, it is crucial to understand what burnout looks like and how it differs from laziness. To help identify whether you are dealing with burnout rather than laziness, here are 6 key signs that indicate you might be experiencing burnout. 1. You feel disconnected from everything. Are you going through your daily routine on autopilot, feeling detached from your surroundings? Burnout often causes a sense of emotional numbness or detachment, a phenomenon known as depersonalization. People who experience depersonalization, which is common among those dealing with trauma or extreme stress, often describe it as feeling like they're watching life happen from outside their bodies. They no longer feel connected to themselves or their experiences and struggle to engage with the world around them. This emotional disconnect can leave you feeling helpless and unable to regain control of your life. 2. You used to be motivated. Unlike laziness, which is generally a consistent character trait, burnout tends to affect those who were once highly motivated and driven. If you used to be proactive, goal-oriented, and passionate about your work or hobbies, but now find yourself drained, apathetic, and lacking motivation, burnout might be the cause. Laziness implies a persistent disinterest in applying effort, but if this lack of motivation is a new development, it's likely tied to the exhaustion brought on by burnout. 3. You used to be passionate. A key distinction between someone experiencing burnout and someone who is simply lazy is the presence of past passions. If you once had strong interests, whether in sports, the arts, or your career, but now find it hard to enjoy or engage in those activities, burnout could be to blame. Burnout can cause a loss of interest in things you used to love, leading to feelings of resentment or even hatred toward these activities because of the toll they've taken on you. Pushing yourself too hard can result in an emotional crash, leaving you unable to find joy in things that once brought you happiness. 4. You've become moody and irritable. Have you noticed that you've been feeling more irritable or moody than usual? Burnout often leads to increased emotional instability, causing you to snap or become easily irritated. You might find that emotions you once had control over now seem unpredictable and overwhelming. This is a common, yet overlooked, sign of burnout. On the other hand, laziness typically doesn't come with this emotional upheaval. Lazy individuals tend to be more relaxed and unconcerned, while those experiencing burnout are often emotionally drained and on edge. 5. You've neglected your self-care. One of the most alarming signs of burnout is neglecting self-care. If you've stopped paying attention to your basic needs, such as grooming, healthy eating, and sleep, it may be a sign that you're emotionally and physically exhausted. Burnout can cause changes in your daily habits, making it difficult to muster the energy for even the simplest tasks. This can lead to social withdrawal and isolation, as interacting with others becomes too tiring. Burnout differs from laziness because it's not a permanent state. Those experiencing burnout often were not always this way and have become overwhelmed over time. 6. These changes happened gradually. Perhaps the most important thing to know about burnout is that it doesn't happen overnight. Burnout develops in stages, and the symptoms often creep up gradually. Researchers have identified 5 key stages of burnout: the honeymoon phase, the onset of stress, chronic stress, burnout, and habitual burnout. Many people begin noticing symptoms during the second phase, where stress starts to affect optimism, motivation, and performance. As burnout progresses, the mental and physical fatigue becomes more intense and harder to overcome. By the time you reach the final stage, burnout is deeply ingrained in your life, increasing your risk of developing depression or anxiety. Recognizing the signs of burnout early is crucial for seeking help and taking steps to recover. Dismissing burnout as laziness can prevent you from addressing the root of the issue and getting the support you need. Burnout is a serious condition that can have long-lasting effects on your emotional and physical well-being, so it's essential to take it seriously. If you or someone you know is struggling with burnout, it's important to reach out to a mental health professional. They can provide the guidance and support needed to navigate through the challenges of burnout and help you recover. By raising awareness about burnout and its symptoms, we can create a better understanding of this condition and encourage others to seek help. In conclusion, burnout is more than just a lack of motivation or laziness. It is a state of exhaustion that can affect anyone, regardless of their work ethic or past achievements. By recognizing the signs early and taking steps to address the root causes, you can protect your mental and emotional well-being and begin the process of recovery. Don't hesitate to seek help if you're feeling overwhelmed. It's the first step toward regaining control of your life and finding balance once again. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with more content like this. Thank you for watching.